a small radius, within a small radius of the immediate circle of the oneself and close families, friends, and those who are meditating together, those who are around us. On the first day of your retreat, I hope you have already familiarized with the order of the Metta, the order of the transmission, the order of goodwill, good rewards you have to say, such as may I be well and happy, be free from enmity and dangers, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May I take care of myself well. These are words of goodwill. In the beginning phase, you have to use the leveling, verbalization. Even though you don't need to speak out, you have to mentally and silently say these words so that you can feel goodwill in different moods. By saying be well and happy, you express general well-being of yourself. By saying may I be free from enmity and danger, you express safety without harms, injuries to yourself. By speaking, may I be free from mental suffering. You wish yourself a joyous mental state, free from any kind of mental pain. When you say be free from physical suffering, you express your wish to have comfort, physical comfort and physical pleasure. Physical comfort especially. Being free from any kind of physical discomfort or physical suffering. By saying, may I take care of myself well, you wish you to live and let others live. In this case, you have to understand that life has its own terms and conditions. You will not understand every full detail of life's conditions and terms. I want to explain you a little bit. People want to live their life on their own terms and conditions. They want to be happy, they want to be healthy, they want to be safe. They want to have mental satisfaction by getting whatever they want. They want physical well-being in every way. So they dress by having beautiful dress. They eat good foods. They want, actually. Most people, they may not be able to dress well, to put on very expensive clothing, to live in a very good houses. So everybody wants to live their physical life like the way other people do. But it's not as one may wish. Life has its own terms and conditions. In order to have what you want, you have to struggle. You have to work hard. Even though you may not want to go to work every day, you have to. You have no choice. This is the way life is. Life itself is a very important issue of survival. Think about the moment you were born. Nobody from the heaven, nobody from the human world came near to your mother and said, "Let the child come out." And there you are. Of course not. You have to struggle, being pushed by internal karmic winds of the child and the mother. You have to struggle as an infant out of your mother's womb. Once you are out of mother's womb, you find yourself unprotected because you have nothing on, no clothes on, all empty, bare body. Out of compassion, your mother and all those caretakers has to put some sort of clothes on to keep your body, little body warm. Thank mother, thank father. I also thank my mother and father for raising me up, for caring me for those long years. Everybody has to be grateful to parents for taking care of the little infants when we are very young infants. Now you can clearly understand. You have a big picture of yourself and your life. It's a really struggle. Even before you were born, you have to struggle to come out. The moment you are out, and you have to struggle. In this case, your lives put at the mercy of your fate. Sometimes you may have the sad news about babies being abandoned in the garbage bin, in the forest. So sad and so tragic news. The baby is abandoned by their own mother for some social reason. Maybe not because they don't have love, but they may have love, but because social condition they cannot overcome, they cannot face. So they abandon those young infants. Some of them are not fortunate enough. They die on the garbage bin in the forest. Some of them, but a few, are very lucky. Someone had a faint sound of crying, and then someone found out and called the police. And the police came and sent it to hospital. And they got adopted. This is the way life is. And also look into the jungle and the forest. The pregnant mother monkey and mother boar give up to her offspring, unprotected. She doesn't know how to take care of. She only knows to lick her young baby's body so that the young animals become clean. Oh, so sad to explain you about all those things. Life itself is an issue of survival. These are only brief explanation of terms and conditions of life. If I explain much further, you will not be able to accept. Even the millionaires, the most successful people, has to live through a lot of suffering. They expect the best, but life itself has an element of uncertainty. This is not said by me. This is not said by me. This is said by the Buddha. Said by our great Father Buddha, who has great vision, great super knowledge, and very profound, unfathomable wisdom. By means of this wisdom, Buddha has said, Animeta maninyata machana ita jivitam, kasirenja praitenja tenja dukhena sanyutam. Very wonderful words. Mijjanam ita jivitam, life of all beings in the world. Animatam has no precursor, has no omen to say what's going to happen to you. Aninyatam, unknown. Unknown means no one ever knows where we come from. No one ever knows where we are going to be after this present life, this present episode. No one can exactly tell what kind of life and what kind of reward we are going to be rewarded. No one can exactly say how long we are going to be in this world, in this life. What is our exact lifespan and lifetime? No one can exactly tell you ahead of time what lies in wait next year, in the year 2020. You don't know, I don't know. This is the second characteristic of life. Buddha has already said to us, animetam, aninyatam, and the fourth characteristic is kasirensa. Kasirensa means active. The word active, you understand, if you have been on a busy schedule, everything has to be in a rush. You cannot enjoy yourself, you cannot enjoy wonderful breeze. You have to rush. This is what it means. Kasirensa, active. Paritensa, number 4 characteristic, said by the Buddha. Paritens means insignificant amount of time. Insignificant amount of time you are living in this very life. I want to say about myself, I'm now already 68. In the coming December, I'm going to be 69. So how long I'm going to be, I cannot say. How many years more I'm going to live, I cannot say. It's too short. That's why Buddha said, praitensa. The amount of time one is going to live in life is very short and significant. The fifth characteristic Buddha says is tencha dukhena sanyukta. This very life, this very dear life, which we used to hold dear, is also full of dukkha. These are Buddha's words. By understanding these words, you don't need to be pessimistic. You don't need to be dejected and you don't need to be sad. What you need to be is you have to remind yourself that you are just living in this hotel, very luxurious 5-star hotel, known as human life, for a short while. Check-out time will come inevitably, eventually. Before the checkout time comes, you have to enjoy your stay. Do whatever you are supposed to finish, supposed to accomplish. This is what Buddha wants to say. This way you will have a sustained level of motivation and dynamism. So I want to tell you, life has its own terms and conditions. These terms and conditions are very difficult to negotiate. Very difficult to negotiate. When you are buying something with your contractor or doing something with the contractor or buying something with an agent, you can negotiate the price. You can make terms and conditions more flexible. But terms and conditions of lives are very, very difficult and unchangeable. Once you understand that, you will grow wiser and wiser. You will be able to live life wisely and nicely. You are here to practice the Metta meditation. In the beginning phase of the first day, I instruct you to transmit your Metta within a small radius, because your mind has not gained momentum of the Metta. It's like small radio transmitter, not powerful enough to transmit strong waves, strong radio waves into atmosphere. After one day, if you continuously practice Metta, if you continuously transmit this Metta, you may have already gained some sort of the momentum. With that strong goodwill of Metta, you have already developed, and these 24 hours, you need to transmit to a wider and broader radius. This time, we are not going to set any limit, any boundaries. That like the air spread all over the universe, in the wall, on the surface of the earth. In the same way, you are going to spread this Metta goodwill to all living beings. In order to do that, let's start transmitting Metta. Non-directional general transmission of wide broadcast mode. Page number 2 and page number 3. But later on you use this. This is because this is for internet for tomorrow transmission. I use my simple translation, a little bit different from the Metta chanting or Bilwal Puja books, so that you can understand more simply and more easily. Now let's start together. You just add the words: be well and happy, be free from enmity and danger, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. Okay, now let's start. May all living beings in the world be well and happy. Be free from enmity and danger. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. So we are going to say this without reading what you have learned yesterday. So you see there are small dots, and after every sentence, you just add those words. Okay, let's say again. May all living beings in the world be well and happy, be free from enmity and danger, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. Okay, let's go ahead to next transmission. May all breathing beings in the world be well and happy, be free from enmity and danger, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. Let's repeat again. May all breathing beings in the world be well and happy, be free from enmity and danger, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. Okay, now let's go ahead to next phase. May all visible beings in the world be well and happy, be free from enmity and danger, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. May all visible beings in the world be well and happy, be free from enmity and danger, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. Okay, let me explain a little bit, because why I translate like this. In the case of may all breathing beings, in the text, it uses pana, sape pana. Sape means all. Pana means who have breath. So I use breathing beings. And next word, visible beings. In Pali, it's called Bhuta. Bhuta. Bhu means like that. This is very similar to the Bhutan, Malaysia. Bhutan, Malaysia. Made in Malaysia. Bhu is made, happen, and come out, and to be. Tan means perfect tense. Those who come, who are being, who are visible. So this word is quite difficult to translate. I translate this word as visible being, who come out, who can manifest, who become manifest in the physical body. So I translate me all visible beings in the world. Now individual creature, the word is individual creature. Individual creature means all beings, including ourselves, a small ant, a small insect. To refer to this, I use the small creature. In Pali, it's called Pogla. Pogla means a person. But in this case, I rather prefer the word individual. I add creature so that you can understand more clearly. Okay, now let's start. May all individual creatures in the world be well and happy. Be free from enmity and danger. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. May all individual creatures in the world be well and happy. Be free from enmity and danger. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. Okay, next please. Now let me explain a little bit. In Pali, it says Atta Bhava Priyapana. Atta Bhava Priyapana. Atta means self. Bhava means entity. Priyapana, those who are categorized in entity of self or entity of oneself. So in this case, appropriate word should be those who have been body and mind. So that it's more clear and more simple to understand. Now let's start. May all those having body and mind in the world be well and happy, be free from enmity and danger, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. Now let's repeat. May all those having body and mind in the world be well and happy, be free from enmity and danger, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. Let's repeat again. May all those having body and mind in the world be well and happy, be free from enmity and danger, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. Now let's repeat again. May all those having body and mind in the world be well and happy, be free from enmity and danger, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. Now let's go ahead to the Pali word. In this case means Purita. In this case, Purita means not man, just only male creatures. So let's start. May all male creatures in the world be well and happy, be free from enmity and danger, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. May all male creatures in the world be well and happy, be free from enmity and danger, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. Now let's go ahead. May all female creatures in the world be well and happy, be free from enmity and danger, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. Now let's go ahead to the next transmission. In Pali, it is called the Ariya. Okay, now let's say enlightened saint. May all enlightened saints in the world be well and happy, be free from enmity and danger, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. May all enlightened saints in the world be well and happy, be free from enmity and danger, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. Now let's go ahead to the next page. May all non-enlightened beings in the world be well and happy, be free from enmity and danger, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. May all non-enlightened beings in the world be well and happy, be free from enmity and danger, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. Now next transmission. May all devas in the world be well and happy, be free from mental danger, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. May all devas in the world be well and happy, be free from enmity and danger, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. Now let's the next transmission. May all human beings in the world be well and happy, be free from enmity and danger, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. May all human beings in the world be well and happy, be free from enmity and danger, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. Now next transmission. May all those in woeful states of life be well and happy, be free from enmity and danger, Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. May all those in woeful states of life be well and happy. Be free from enmity and danger. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. Okay, let me explain a little bit. Regarding this transmission toward people in the hell, even though we transmit loving kindness to those in the hell, we cannot do anything. We cannot do anything. But we can do something to those in Metta war, those who are among ghosts. We can transmit loving kindness to them. But not to those in the hell. Because in the hell, there's no chance of relief. No chance of relief. No chance of reprieve. They have to pay back their evil, bad action. This is what we need to know. We can only transmit loving kindness to the ghosts, to those who are in Metta war. Even among Metta war, there are some Mettas which we cannot have. Only a few Mettas we can have. By transmitting goodwill of Metta. The other thing we can do is also sharing of the merits. Those who are in Metta war. It's quite interesting. I have some interesting experience regarding this, but later, depending on time, we'll try to share. Because they are also very good reminder for all of us to be wise in our action, to be wise in making the best use of our life in this world as a human being. We cannot waste time. We cannot live it up unwisely and casually. Every day of the life is so precious that you should not waste. It's very important. Now that you have familiarized with the universal wide broadcast mode of transmission, you need to use for tomorrow. Later on, you are going to transmit for the remaining days, to transmit to all directions. If you find it not easy to transmit and according to this paper, this instruction, you can skip. This is what I want to say. You can skip. You can only summarize. You can say only a few words. May all living beings in the world be well and happy. Be free from enmity and danger. Be free from mental suffering and physical suffering. You combine. Don't use be free from physical suffering. You just combine it. May they take care of this world. May all living beings take care of this world. This is more brief, but it depends on your interest and your wish. If you want to go into detail, you can go into detail as explained in this paper. Some of old people whose memories are weak, who cannot remember everything, they just use only simple words. May all living beings be well and happy, be free from immediate danger, be free from mental suffering and physical suffering. May they take care of themselves well. If you don't want to use the word may they take care of themselves well, you just use very simple word. May they live in peace and happiness. Just say whatever is more convenient for you. So you have to use only one word, one sentence. Most important thing is you just make mental effort to infuse or to perfume your mind, your spirit with a wonderful fragrance of goodwill. Whenever you see, during your walking transmission, or when you are walking back to your dorm, when you see small ants crawling along the way, if you can develop an attitude of a mother, oh, this is my baby, this small ant, even though it's not related to me, it's like my baby. If you can develop this kind of mental attitude of a mother, your Metta is already progressing. Please remind yourself to develop this mother attitudes, this goodwill of the mother, great mother, greatest mother, let's say greatest mother, because every mother is the greatest in the world. Madhyataniyam Buddha Mayusayika Buddha Nuraki. Wonderful word said by the Buddha. You are already seeing every day when you do morning chanting, evening chanting, in the shrine room. Madhyataniyam Buddha Mayusayika Buddha Nuraki. This is an example, a role model. You have to emulate. You have to imitate. When you are practicing and transmitting loving kindness practice, Metta practice, just develop a motherly attitude to all living beings, combined with the compassion. A very wonderful, wholesome desire, wishing well-being for all living beings. A genuine desire of sympathy and empathy, not wanting any harm, not wanting any life shortened by accident or by dangers. If you are able to develop this kind of wonderful Metta goodwill, you are already progressing. You are proceeding on your practice. Don't be disappointed. Just use whatever physical condition, physical mode is comfortable for you. This is a Metta meditation. So, You can change your body position within 1 hour sitting. What you need is you just perfume the whole of your body and your spirit with this wonderful fragrance known as Metta. If you are able to permeate and perfume your spirit with Metta, then you can transmit, you can sprinkle, you can spray that Metta to a wider world, out to all living beings. This is how you are going to broadcast your Metta. But please remember, in the morning, in the beginning, first 3 or 4 sections, you use your small transmission within a small radius, beginning with yourself, your parents, if they are still alive, and your teacher, if they are still alive, and you are all family members, including your children and your friends. You don't need to go into detail. You don't need to say by name, all those friends by name. You just generally transmission. Then you are co-meditators. Then you are guardians, spirits in this compound. And all those donors and supporters who have been offering their support to the Buddhist community. This is what you have to transmit as a small radius, within small radius transmission. Later on, you can transmit to a wider radius. See how you can maintain your Metta consciousness continuously. Sometimes you can interrupt your transmission by reflecting this goodwill is the most highly recommended by the Buddha. In one of the discourses known as the Velama Sutra, Buddha said, if a person can transmit Metta, goodwill, even for a few moments of time, he is acquiring very wonderful merit, very wonderful, wholesome, meritorious energy. The term Velama, Buddha said, is no ordinary term. He is a billionaire in ancient time who performed great charitable offering to everyone from all directions. He gave away not only food and clothing, but everything. In that discourse, Buddha mentioned about the great charitable deeds of the Velama. And he later concludes that discourse by saying, if someone can transmit Metta, goodwill, even for a short while, his action is much more supreme, exceeding the great charitable deed of Velama. Once you know that, you will be more inspired to practice Metta. Before I conclude my talk, I would like to encourage you. Metta transcends all the boundary. Metta transcends all the barrier. You don't need to look others. You don't need to look for others. You have to look yourself. When you were a young baby, let's say about 12 months or 1.5 years old, your mother starts saying the words, Mama, Papa, or Mommy, and Daddy, etc. And how are you, etc. Very simple words. Slowly, you start repeating those words in the mind through hearing of your mother's word. Later on, you can understand what your mother means. Because every word, every action done and said by a mother is based on Metta. In addition to this, think about your cat, your dogs, which you used to keep in your house. You always say something to your dog, your cat, and the dog responds according to your command, according to your wish. This clearly shows that human spirit, especially virtuous spirit of goodwill, compassion, transcends barriers of language, barriers of life, regardless of animal or human being. Once I come across a couple, both husband and wife are dentists. They have no child. To give themselves company, there is a dog, small dog. That dog understands every word they said. Every command they say, she understands. When they are in shrine room praying together, that small dog comes and sits nearby, quietly. When they are about to go to bed, the lady used to say, baby, you have to go to restroom. You cannot make the bed dirty. So the dog obeys. And instantly it goes into the toilet. When it is eating time, normally they used to give the food in ordinary cup and bowl reserved for pets. But the pet refused to eat. Only when they give the food in the plate they eat. She eats. Otherwise, no. If they say, be quiet, when they are praying, the dog remains quiet. Sometimes even it meditates. When they start meditating, the dog also meditates like that, very quiet. When they bow down in front of the shrine, in front of the Buddha image, it also prostrates, using the front paw. I'm just only telling you this thing in order to inspire you regarding the role of the Metta, how it's wonderful, how it can overcome all the barriers and all the boundaries. That's why in today's lunchtime, I didn't tell you, the language of love is understood by everyone, not only by human beings, but also by animals. Very wonderful. You are developing this wonderful virtual spirit, virtual consciousness. Please continue transmission of Metta. Begin with yourself. Let it grow until you feel a very strong spiritual current of one toward yourself. Only then you transmit to other people. Every morning, every time you start Metta, you just begin with yourself. This is very important. May all of you be able to progress in your Metta meditation practice. May all of you be able to feel this wonderful spiritual current of one love toward yourself, toward other people, spread to other people, to all living beings living in all directions of the universe. May you attain the boundlessness of the love, boundlessness of this goodwill, so that you can witness the power of Metta by yourself and for others too. May you attain freedom from all suffering. Okay, now this is question time. Please feel free to ask the question. Okay, now, this question is Metta in consciousness and Metta in action. Both are necessary. Both are necessary. Buddha emphasized to develop Metta in one's own consciousness. To develop Metta, goodwill in one's own consciousness, to achieve a certain degree of growth, a certain degree of power, where one can feel one's goodwill become more boundless and more wider. Once a person achieves this kind of strong power of Metta, goodwill, developed in one's inner being, then one can not only transmit in Metta meditation practice, but also implement that goodwill in practical action. Here you are undergoing spiritual training, not practical implementation. In practical application process, you have to do what you want. You have to feed, you have to help those who are in need of help, you have to share. This is a good and very wonderful thing to do, depending on your time, your resource, and your convenience. But you cannot go over the limit. You cannot go over the limit, even though you can practice Metta in action. Okay, more question? More question? Of course, you can. You can know. You can know, especially when you are transmitting personalized transmission. Last night I already mentioned you that I'm going to give instruction regarding the personalized transmission. Maybe after a few days, before the retreat concludes. I'm going, because it is very important. You might need to use personalized transmission sometimes, depending on your personal circumstances in your life. For example, you are dealing with a very difficult person in the workplace. You are dealing with a very bad person, a bad neighbor or someone, etc. You have to apply personalized transmission in such case. But it needs a lot of patient practice. You can get results later on. So more question? More question? No question? If you have no question, please continue your transmission. Think of yourself, you are like a radio transmitter, which has electric energy. In this case, electric energy is your spiritual flow. And through that spiritual flow, you transmit your spiritual waves of goodwill. Okay, now let's conclude. Sadhu, 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 sadhu. You want sharing of the merit, maybe do we do that sharing of the merit every time we finish the Dhamma talk? I don't think. Yeah?
This Metta chanting.
I will after chanting, I think. After chanting, you share the merit. Okay. But let me take rest. Okay.